Okay, Lee and I do not have the confidence that both him and I can lift that wood up on top of the bricks on the blocks. Originally, we talked about adding the 4x4, attaching it to the bottom, and then leaning it on the edge of the blocks before sheeting it. So when we sheeted the panels and we went up, it would kind of go together, thinking that Lee and I are strong enough to lift this entire wall. We realized that we aren't going to be able to do it. So Lee put 4 nails in each one of the panels in the corner. So he's going to remove all those panels so we can get it lighter. And one of the other things he realized was with the sheets on, we can't screw down the 4x4s and attach them. We want them attached so when we go up, the whole building goes up on the blocks. Without that, we're trying to put the building up on top of the 4x4s, and if we try that, we might knock the 4x4s off. And again, it's just him and I trying to do a 24-foot span of building. So we're going to take these sheets off. We can't do the last 2 because I nailed them in like every 6 inches. That'll be the heaviest spot. But we should be able to put it up, nail it up, secure it, and then we'll nail the sheets on. We do have a dilemma ahead of us, but we're going to work it out and it's going to be just fine.
Okay, so I had to cut about 8 inches off one of the 4x4s so that it was the right length. And when I originally set these blocks up, I got one of them in the wrong spot. No big deal, it was about 8 inches out of the wrong spot, so I just switched the shorter one to the middle, the longer one on the end, and now everything lines up perfectly. Now I got to get these secured to the bottom of the wall so that when we tilt it up, God willing, when we tilt it up, everything will stay in place. Gently.
Just, yeah, don't kick. Because that one's almost touching over there. It's this one, and you have about an inch only. A little more. A little more. Touch.
I'm a little worried about getting too close to the edge here.
Oh, yeah. How close are we to the edge?
Well, the edge is about right here. We can go some.
Short boards. We do short boards that don't have to go clear under here. So if we did it to this way, they're resting. And when we get it rested up, then we can do longer boards. we have enough to do the whole thing.
Should be probably 4 at least.
Okay, Lee attached shorter boards onto the side of the wood, so when we lift it up, those shorter boards are going to come down and be like a brace to take some of the pressure off of us as we switch our hands to go up. Then he's going to, when we get to that shorter place where we pause, it's going to attach longer boards that are going to hang out the back. So as we continue to push up, those boards will drag with us. So if we have to let go, those boards should just stop that whole wood thing from collapsing on top of us. We're going to need to add another board so when we get it up, it doesn't just keep going, but it stops it on this side. And we don't know what that's going to look like. So we're just all kind of talking it out and visualizing and hoping we're right. What's the worst thing that can happen?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, my little wood's standing.
It's not.
This is a floater. We got a floater amongst us. Okay, this first step was good. We did good with that first step.
Okay?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, push! Going to measure the back, see the distance, check the distance in the front, make sure it's the same.
Oh, sure.
And then get one of those, no, it would take more than one of those 2x4s, but go across the top.
Okay, so what Lee's doing is he's doing the header. The header requires that you have all these uprights in between this framework he just did and the board on top, and so those little boards are like let me see how long they are. They're 6.5 inches going up and up and up. We're going to take those little boards that go up and not use them. Lee's just going to go all the way up to that board, eliminating the 6.5 inches, which will rise the door 6.5 inches. We have already figured out how to extend the door because we have pieces left over from when we didn't do the trim work on these other cottages. So we'll be able to extend the front door. Use the sheet of paneling that goes in that 6.5 inches on the bottom, and use the frame pieces that we didn't use on the garage or the cottages, and make a design with them as well as securing it stronger to attach. So that's what we're going to do. And here's the picture. Don't know if you can even see that. Let me see. So here's the picture of the way it's supposed to look. See, with all those uprights? So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go all the way to the top with that. That's if you can even see that. I'm assuming you can. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. And I think it'll work well. But Lee doesn't want to hit his head. I think he still will hit his head because he's so tall and he hits his head on everything. But we're going to make sure he doesn't get a concussion, just a bruise.
Look, honey.
I know, I'm going to take a picture.
Look.
Oh.
That's a good thing.
All right.
Oh wow, I got a lot of room up there. Yes.
Okay. The walls are up. Tomorrow we do siding and clean up some of the mess, recover up the wood that we've got scattered everywhere because we have to go back to the city tomorrow afternoon. And so it's been a very successful weekend. Lee's done a really great job. And if you saw there, he was like all bragging about how tall he's got. He's not going to hit his head, which is super. And wow, great job. Thanks for watching. And we're going to close up now. We'll see you next time on the homestead. Be sure to like and share, press the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel. God bless you. Bye-bye now.